Welcome to Access Granted Systems. In this video, I will show you how to create and send a single invoice to a single member. And I am in a sample community here, and I'm logged in as an account administrator. And let's go ahead and click Member List, and let's pick out a member to invoice. So the top of the list here, Stephen. So I'm going to double click on him, take him into his profile. In this community, they're using account numbers as the membership ID. So his is 101. And he does have an email address here, and this is where the invoice is going to be emailed to so we can pay online. Now, Stephen's account is expired here, and so he has an expiration date in the past. And so when he does pay his invoice, I'm going to set a new expiration date in the future. Okay. And so I have kind of my goal in mind here, so let's go and create him an invoice. So I'm going to click on the menu button and go into our billing platform here. And under the request tab, this is where we write our invoices. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit this yellow plus button to create a new invoice. And the first thing is the title or subject. So I recommend a very descriptive title. So maybe single invoice to single member. Okay. And who's going to receive these invoices? So I don't want to send it to all my memberships. I want to send it to a single person. And so we're going to click single membership. And I'm going to go ahead and select which membership ID. And so his comes up top, but you can hit this down arrow, and whatever account number you're looking for, that's who you can send it to. If your community is using street addresses for their membership ID, you can go ahead and select that. But Stephen is 101. So I'm going to leave it there. And you can confirm that by hovering your mouse over this blue icon here, and all the account information is going to be there. So there's Stephen. I know I'm sending it to the correct person. So we're not going to exclude anything special, so I'm going to leave these boxes unchecked. And then I would like to add some line items. And so maybe this is our membership dues. Okay. And the type of line item this is, there's normal per member or in percentage of an overdue balance. And so if we leave it normal, it's just simply 1 times whatever value we have here. So let's make it a $2 invoice. If I was going to invoice per member, this would be the number of members in Stephen's account. So there's actually 2 people there, so it would be 2 times 2. It would be a $4 invoice. If there happens to be 3, it would be 3 times 2 for a $6 invoice. Okay, but I'm just going to make it a normal invoice for $2. And I'm going to select what date I would like to send it. And I'm going to select a due date as well. Let's make the due date 2 weeks from today. Okay, this is not a recurring invoice. This invoice is only going to be sent once. And then we can write an internal note. So we'll write thank you to Stephen, so Stephen views this note. And then internal note here, that's only for you or your account administrators. So dues based on board vote on 12/1/2021. Okay, so this way, many years from now, I can kind of reference this note to see how I came up with that $2 price. Okay, but that's an internal note. We have that taken care of. Next is the actions when the invoice is paid. And if I would like to alert my treasurer that this invoice was paid, I could punch in the email address there, or I can leave that blank. So the treasurer could also see the paid invoices through this tab. The expiration date. So that is the whole goal of this invoice here, is so I'm going to set a new expiration date. So maybe I'll set it for October 2022, October 15th. Okay. And that'll update Stephen's expiration date to a year from now. Okay. So I don't have to worry about this unsuspended, but if I wanted to unsuspend him if he was suspended, that's how I would do it. And then we could also give Stephen more guest passes when he does pay this invoice. So in this particular case, I do not want to assign him additional guest passes, so I'm going to leave that as 0. Okay. And so that is the invoice. So I am good to confirm this and send that invoice. So in just a few moments here, this invoice will be sent. So I could refresh the table here. Okay, so that invoice is on the way, ready for Stephen to pay it. Thank you for watching.